Tatum back to work again behind the line. Tuman has to go chase it down. Slicing it cross court is Ohio State. Hannah Jones there with the kill.
Hannah Jones coming in with the heavy. The middle back is zone 6. Right now, Indiana really trying to force that ball between the 5-6 seam.
What an excellent connection that is. Jaeger soaring for that kill.
Jaeger recognizing what's in front of her. Slightly on their heels in terms of their offense.
Jaeger gets it into play. Tuman going right up the middle and perfectly placed by Castle.
Webker continues to be challenged on the first contact. I like what she does posing serve receive. However, that last one still unable to steal it.
Steadying the ship just that quickly, the freshman Jaden.
To kind of get some of these wonky connections.
Prichkovich looking right up the middle and terminating emphatically is Maddie Sepp.
And Wilkinson Hall.
Even in that 4-set loss against Illinois most recently, they out-hit the Illini 167-131. Came out on the losing end. They are ready and hungry to try and get this one. A set from Sell, upset at herself, couldn't quite place it from the middle blocker. And off the slide, finding that deep back corner is Castle for a kill.
Feet away, it almost turns into what you would consider a gap set out of the middle in terms of location, distance, and delivery.
7 kills for Jaeger as Jones slices that one for a kill. In set 2, they lead by 5. Prichkovich, a quick hitter right inside to Sell. That's just what they needed.
Alonzo Cortez finding the top of the net.
Almost an overpass, but my goodness, Sell with a blast at the net.
Points going off speed on the attack.
Prichkovich looking for the slide, perfectly executed, and Gray takes care of it.
Workout for those blockers, a nice job from OSU.
You ask a lot of volleyball players, they say that is the hardest part of the game, as Prichkovich dumps it in.
Try and stop.
Prichkovich now getting it into play. Webker finds the back corner perfectly.
Geometry and physics all in one.
I left that behind many years ago, so. But a good reminder. Gunesh pounds the floor with that swing.
Just drops.
That is 3 aces for Avery Freeman, a Bloomington, Indiana product. Play at the nets, and Ohio State sticks with it. Taking some heat off, and Avery Tatum trying to take a 2-1 lead on their home court against Ohio State. On the back row, Gunesh pummels that ball.
As well as Gunesh on that right side.
Stahl gets it in. Prichkovich flying down the line, Jaden Jaeger. Gunesh climbs a ladder for that attack, leading the charge. Off the bump set, here's Jaeger again, ripping it. And Indiana will take set number 3 to find its first win in Big Ten play. Indiana 5-2 back-to-back losses. A swing that was Alonso Cortez quickly with the termination. Her nickname, apropos. Their slide attempt for Castle. And Alonso Cortez puts it down, back-to-back swings.
Ball side-out opportunity, and immediately they're taking swings outside the court.
That is 3 straight hitting errors for Ohio State. Taking all that heat in the back row, Indiana. Up the middle, Gray, that's kept off the ground by Gunesh. That's going to land just in for Ohio State, which off the overpass and pummeling it down is the freshman Jaden Jaeger.
Needless to say, you want to have her still in the mix.
Tager reaches for that, puts it down. Going to Webker and serve receive up the middle. The strike by Castle. Going right back to Tatum. She leaves no doubt with that swing.
Elnady can really be someone who hits it cross court, can go to that back zone really effectively. There it was the middle, but it worked out for Elnady either way.
Aguayo rises and smashes one. Western's defense up to the challenge. Hernandez, back row kill.
Duffy lines up for her third consecutive serve. Picked up in the middle. And a dominating hit there by Stojanovic. Stojanovic, not necessarily a new face for the Iowa Hawkeyes, but she didn't play much last year as a freshman. Now she's getting more action here as UCLA. They're getting off a little early. A little excited there. 16 service aces this year for Van Zandt. There's UCLA powering one through. UCLA picks it up. They'll attack. And a phenomenal hit there from Brooklyn Briscoe. I mean, that was just perfect offense.
Yeah.
Hectic movements. They're calculated. They know what they're doing. Set up. Powerful hit there. Returned by Iowa. There's Allison Barrett. Now another one. Run it back. Lever it with another kill.
Put it right in the middle and hammered it down.
Reserve is returned. Iowa, little slight mistake there on the set. Good dig out. A powerful launch there. Brooklyn Briscoe adding in one to her total, and UCLA is up 8-4. And now they're trying to build their way to get into the postseason, which is something that really has been out of reach for this program after the last couple of years.
It just wasn't enough.
Lola Schumacher, the libero here for UCLA. Transferred in from Wisconsin. Leverett off the hand.
And we're underway. Johnson, the opposite, has it blocked. Ella Demetrician paints the corner. Michigan on the board first. Burke into the middle for Jenna Haynes.
Jenna Haynes.
Murray, you see it there, reached 1,000 career kills on Friday against Michigan State. She has been tremendous as of late. Nice dig by Haynes. Taylor Landfair taps it over. Free ball for Michigan. Samara Gordon, opposite off the bench with a swing. There's Landfair, had it blocked, dug out. Murray able to get it over.
You never want to celebrate too early with the Huskers.
Gordon, a cross-court kill.
Unfortunately, hasn't had as much success as Vowlette, but we're hoping to see some better serves tonight.
White into the middle for Haynes, and Jenna Haynes, her second kill.
Packing Chrysler is certainly making a statement.
Big Red have certainly traveled well. Alec on the slide, picks up a kill. Morgan Burke sets. Johnson, dink shot, tremendous dig by Adriano. Demetrician a swing. Adriano again, she punches it down.
This hit comes out like that, especially from the freshman right side hitter.
9-8 Nebraska. Burke for Nyambio. She turns that one down.
Able to dig that up after a strong block off the middle.
Riley for Murray. Harper Murray pummels it down. Huskers putting a bit of a run together. Back row, Demetrician.
Beautiful point by Ella Demetrician for the Wolverines.
Alec out of the back row. Cochran will set. Samara Gordon had it blocked. Gordon once again, she puts it down.
Coming home.
Ellie White sets for Jacobs. Murray out of the back row. Big time swing. Malual on the serve once again, sends it over. Schneider long, and she sends this one over for a kill. A nice little finesse move there, and you touched on that in the open.
Really good operation there from Michigan State.
Long now to Kulig in the center. She's blocked but keeps it up. Long now back over to Duzema, and that one hits the back line. He sends this one across. It's initially hit up by Williams. They're trying to find Malual, a big swing. Mamchular with the dig. Long now over to Stanishevska again, and this is going to be another kill for Carolina. That's 4 now, a team high, a match high.
Sophomore from Istanbul, Turkey. Very impressive.
Donna Spahn sending this one across. Schneider over to Long, and we've seen her make that play twice.
It's terrific work by the block.
Williams across, Mamchular along the setter looking for Sheck this time. It's blocked in front by Melby, but MSU recovers. Now they try Mamchular on the opposite side. They're able to recover another block. It'll be Sheck again. Is the third time the charm? Yes, it is. Big time kill for Brecken Sheck, her first of the match.
Spartans are rolling.
Mamchular serving once again here. 5-0 run for Michigan State. Bryant back to the center. Mamchular, a big swing. That's a big time point for the Terrapins. Junior middle blocker sending it across. Nice dig by Melby. Wagner trying to get it to Gokchen, and she's got a kill.
Putting her on an island, really.
Lily Wagner sends this one across this time. Long to the opposite side. Stanishevska, there's a big time kill. Spartans needed that. Her second of the set, 7th of the match. Well, bam from Hood. Spartans down 6. Malual sending this one over. Nothing doing for the Spartans on defense there. It's another kill set so far. Sent over by Williams again. Here's Long. Long to Kulig, and they get that offense going through the middle. Zuzana with
getting involved with that as well.
Kai Clayton, the defensive specialist, sending this one across. Wagner to Rohrbach. That's the kill. Maryland needed to get back on track, and they cut the lead down to 1. Maryland got the first 2 here in set number 3. Stanishevska sends it across. Bryant recovers it. Wagner trying to play it inside to Gokchen, and she's got another kill from that middle spot.
More than middle blockers, they also attack really, really well.
Long, a little bit of finesse that time. Just tipping it behind her ear there, and a point for Michigan State. Schneider looking to keep the momentum going here in East Lansing for Michigan State. McGillivray keeps this one alive, and Sydney Bryant with a kill right when the Terps needed it. Will send this one across and serve. Schneider keeps it up a little too strong and nicely recovered quickly that time. Malual.
She went to St. Charles North. Leah Schneider went to St. Charles East.
Rivals in high school, rivals in the Big Ten. Scherer sending this one across. Clayton ready for it. Trying to feed way here for the kill, and a nice dig that time from Bryant to keep it alive. This one's sent across and saved by Michigan State. They'll try Stanishevska again. Bryant with the dig. Trying to set up Melby. She's got the kill from the center of the court, and a point for Maryland.
Kristen Simon serves Weejay. Back to Weejay on a give and go. Simon with the dig. Collier swings. Blocked, kept alive by USC. Messer sets the right side, and Mullen. Collier again punches it over on the second try. Mullen blocked by Andrew. Collier keeps it alive for Quest. Messer sets Riley McGinnis, and she hammers the ball down for a USC point. Being tested a little bit in the middle stages of this arduous Big Ten season. Good to have players like Allie Andrew keeping the attack afloat in the middle.
Do the work. Defense wins championships, you know.
Mimi Collier, I think, would maybe beg to differ.
But can also cause some chaos when you've got 2, maybe even 3 hitters all in one zone at one time.
It is live by the sword, die by the sword for this lightning-quick USC attack. It puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses, and this time
she's tight to the net. They're jumping with her, and that's opening up their pins in their offense a ton.
Great pass by Kristen Simon on a good serve, and USC head coach Brad Keller has a deep bench, not afraid to change his rotation mid-match. Verbeest with the dig. Andrew tries to clean up the overpass. Horner dumps it, and it's dug by Trubant. Tight to the net again. Horner swats it over. USC just hanging on for dear life. Warren flies in to keep the ball up. Now an overpass offered to USC. Foul Marina, a roller dug by Warren. Vajagic down on USC side of the net.
That's when you got to take and run with. That's a momentum ace there.
Mullen's got 2 aces for USC. Weejay, dug by Simon. Collier, roll shot. Tight to the net, Weejay blocked on USC's side. Free ball coming up for Wisconsin. Here's Mimi on USC's side. Trojans have to get it over. Nearly off the underside of the video board at the field house. Collier, another hammer shot off the block. Weejay spikes it. 8 service errors in the first set, none since. And that continues. Good serve for Thomas Nathan. Collier dug by Deckard. It's an overpass. Simon sets up Egan. Bad pass. Vajagic the dig. Egan the swing. Deckard is digging everything for USC. Simon with the answer. Boom! Not even Deckard could keep that one off the deck.
Their defense for success.
Good serve that time. Purdue from the back row that time came Grace Heaney. Dump set kill and a beauty. Is looking like it's going to be another appearance in the NCAA tournament. Big set out wide. Anderson tried to put it down. Rutgers responded. Robinson was met with a pair of hands. Now Bolin again for Robinson on the slide. And it's a nice big left hand. You mentioned it, Madison. There's Grace Heaney showing off the power. Bolin, the starting center with a nice good serve again. This time it's Heaney. Boy, that left hand, it's a quick draw, and it just comes exploding off.
Block can come up last minute, but she's really finding those seams.
Maxwell right down through the middle. That's a big right hand from Aspen Maxwell. This is on the season now. Rutgers has 5 players with 20 aces or more. Remarkable serving season. What a response, though, on the slide from Bianca Lulich. The departures to Purdue's team knew that she could have an immediate impact, and she has. Bolin back to Robinson. That is easy money right now, that connection.
When they're out of system, testing the waters a little bit because she has that arm for them.
Bolin to Byzantine on the outside, hammers it cross court. Rutgers back in front. Oh, boy, good dipping serve there from Woolard. And then Heaney just high points that one and crushes it.
And you can see they're coming out and they're getting better in every single match they play. And that's all from your big offensive leaders, but also from Coach Schweihofer as well. She's building this team, building this program.
It's a team that has struggled to win more than just 1 or 2 conference games in the last few years, but the way they played against Maryland and how they battled against teams like Northwestern, they battled against Nebraska as Heaney gets another kill. I mean, they scored more points against Nebraska than a lot of other.
You can see it, just like you said, they're battling against top teams. Every single match they're playing in Big Ten Conference is tight. It's close. There's lead changes. There's
a nice kill from Dior Charles, transferred in from Wake Forest, where mainly known for her defense, but she's got a couple of kills here in this opening set. Nearly another ace there off the miss-hit return. Back to Kasha Anderson, and she has been carrying the load here in the opening set. Natalie Robinson has 6 kills or more in every conference match this year. Rutgers another chance to keep it alive. They go back to her, and there you go, Madison. She is cooking right now.
It has a tail and it drops.
Free ball for Rutgers. Dutton comes through. Owen to Hardison on the slide. Zora Hardison.
And maybe inconclusive because that second shot you were looking at didn't really show you the line, but kind of surprised it upheld as well.
That's another close call. That one goes Rutgers' way. Maxwell right on the line for a kill. Changed their strategy at the service line, or if that was just a night where everything was clicking for them.
And you know, serving can be a little of a mental game. It's difficult. You get back there, you want to put in a tough serve, but you want to keep the ball alive, and that's what we saw, but now we're seeing more of the errors. Every once in a while you have one, but Purdue really needs to do a better job of having aggressive errors rather than just soaring those.
Hardison with the claw that time, hit the tape, fell over. Here's Heaney from the back row. Bolin rushes in. Byzantine right through the middle.
And really being aggressive.
Dutton goes down the line. Taylor Anderson pushes it to Woolard, who goes with the tip, and that was about as perfectly placed as you could get.
All those errors, because right now these are just giving free points and keeping Rutgers in the game.
Anderson lets it up for Heaney, who hits it with a big left hand. That's 8 kills, and as you mentioned, Madison, no errors. She's hitting over 530. Pop serve gets an overpass. And Anderson tees it up again for Heaney. Second effort. Got blocked back, and we still go. And then Woolard right on the line. Decades, 2021 and 2011. He's already the all-time winningest head coach in program history. And that's a good response there. Byzantine, she's been the best hitter in this set for Rutgers. Here's McAleer. Robinson, you betcha. 6 kills for Natalie Robinson. The offense for the last couple of points. Aspen Maxwell in as well. Feels like this is Rutgers' last stand here in the second set. Bolin goes to Maxwell. And that's going to be a kill for Aspen, her 6th.
And that's really difficult to do.
Anderson pushes it through. Dutton's got to scamper over to get it, and there's going to be a joust at the net. Garvey. Dutton will set it. It's Maxwell again. And that goes through for another kill.
Not at all.
Here we go. The chess match now. Anderson gets it to Heaney. And Rutgers was ready for it. Byzantine from the back row. Nearly ends up in the crowd. Robinson. Oh, Purdue putting up every bit of defense that they can. Can they defend Maxwell? Oh, Purdue is scrapping right now for this point. Crucial point now. And there was a touch, and give Tara Garvey her first kill of the match. 23-21, Purdue 2 points away from a 2-0 lead. Here's Maxwell. Akasha Anderson again. Maxwell falling down, just keeps it alive. Big bump, it's Akasha again. And she is on the money right now. Akasha Anderson with 8 kills. See Caitlin Schweihofer go to Ali Bareilles for a couple of points in the middle of that second set. Purdue won all 4 of those points, and Lily Bolin came right back in.
Hitters in the best situation, really running this offense, and you have to be confident. Like you said, the whole momentum switched when she came back into the match, and that is a representation of a great, strong setter.
And there's Lexi Byzantine.
They are really targeting her and shutting her down.
Hardison had to push it with the left hand. Here's Woolard. Got to push back. Heaney from the back row. That left hand is an absolute weapon.
In the country.
Yeah, this is not easy to do. She's got 14 kills or more in every Big Ten match. Today she's only got 6. Heaney that time from the middle able to get a kill. Doesn't matter where you put her, she's gonna put the ball down.
Just really impressive.
Kenna Woolard's season low, by the way, is 8 kills. It's the only match this year where she hasn't had double-digit kills. Back to Heaney, and it's another rocket of a left hand. Is 19. She did that against SMU back in September. Garvey, nice shot down the line from Tara Garvey.
With her power and bringing back that tough swing that we know she has.
I think this lineup that Rutgers has right now on the floor is arguably their best. Even though they are missing their libero, Allie Dutton, they've got to use as much offense as they can. Heaney, it is just coming easy. Everything she does. And it's one of the best performances of the entire season from a Purdue attacker, and that's considering all the accolades Kenna Woolard has already put up this year. Look out below. Aspen Maxwell incoming. Taylor Anderson from San Antonio, Texas, and Akasha from Reston, Virginia. Spent a couple of years at Michigan State before coming to Purdue. Byzantine gets it through.